Happy Wednesday, Collective. This is Abundant Lei 118 here on YouTube. Thank you for coming to my channel. I hope you have had a fabulous Wednesday already. I know it's just starting for some of us, but I hope it's already been blessed and highly favored today. Today is our Wealth Wednesday check-in. So I got our Money Moves Oracle deck here. I'm gonna shuffle this up, get our 3 cards from there. And then for our extra special card today, we're gonna do our Heart's Hidden Secrets deck. All right, let me go ahead and get our protection mist going. Again, you can get this from Jalissa's Messages on YouTube. Oh gosh, it smells so good. All right, I got that there. All right, so let me go ahead and shuffle our deck and let's get to it. If you hear movement, as always, that is my puppy Pawpaw. He's going to go sit down. Energy around just a bit more and pull our 3 cards. And 3. All right, bottom of the deck, we got moving up. Career is on the rise, new offers and opportunities, a salary increase. Go to the next level. So that's some great energy to start off our our Wealth Wednesday. But I meant to say our money read, but our Wealth Wednesday. All right, first card out, direction. So do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be. Oh, I love that for our first card out, guys. So get clear about the direction which you want to go. Your dreams are coming, right? We have that moving up card here, which is signifying to us that we are moving, okay? We are making progress. So even if you don't see the progress happening, it is happening. So do know that, trust that, let it marinate into you that there's progress occurring even if you can't see it just yet, okay? So make sure you get clear about the direction that you want to take things into. Focus on that. Get a mentor. Get second opinions. Share. I won't say share your ideas. More or less know what you want. And when you're talking to certain people, express to them what you would like to see occur in your financial life, in your career life, in your business life, if you're an entrepreneur, or even if you are someone who works a 9 to 5, but there's something that you desire to have, not only in your 9 to 5, maybe you're looking at extra opportunities that you can increase your income, right? Having one income is too close to none, is what I heard yesterday, and I loved that, okay? You want to have branches. The wealthiest people in the world are wealthy because they have branches of wealth. They look at wealth like a tree. They understand that, yes, you want solid roots in something, but as the tree grows and expands, it sprouts out in multiple different directions because those multiple directions allow you to never fall off. Meaning if one of the branches gets sick, let's say someone is swinging on the branch and they break it off, whatever the cause may be, the tree is not going to completely perish because it only had one strong branch out, right? No, trees have multiple branches, and depending on the type of tree, the roots grow super, super deep into the ground, and the branches can grow as tall to the sky as they can possibly. So I want you to think outside that box. Start thinking of ways that you can direct your path and look to who you can lean into to help you better stay focused on what it is that you want. Our next card, surprise. I love this. So An unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change. I love this. All right. We're getting clear in our direction. We're knowing that progress is coming, and boom, surprise. What we didn't think would panned out better than we thought, right? Or maybe something that we were working on, we went and showed it to our mentor that we were maybe just talking about in that with that last card, and guess what? Your mentor was thinking of something similar, and theirs combined with yours. Now you both are going to make a lot of progress in the directions that you both want to go because you're able to feed on each other. There's so many ways that surprise can come out. I just kind of named some random ones that popped in my head, but be prepared to be surprised. Let the universe come in and, oh, what is this? There may be also a new opportunity that you didn't think of that may be presented to you. So be open to what could possibly come to you, and don't be worried if it's not something that you're extremely familiar with, or if it's something where you're like, oh, this is something I was thinking about, but it's not something that I have a solid plan on just yet. That's even better, right? Let the universe surprise you. Just focus on what you want the outcome to be, and then let the moving pieces kind of work their way in, okay? Let yourself be open to different ideas. Jot down ideas. That's what I'm seeing in my head. Jot down a lot of different ideas, because as long as you're in your creative space, there's so much wiggle room in the creative space. If you just allow your brain to do its thing, to listen to your heart, and just jot down ideas, you never know which one would be the one that's the most lucrative, the most successful, and possibly by you having multiple ideas about the same thing, you might be able to link up with multiple people who have various different ways and different paths, and they could all go out and be extremely successful, right? Surprise to that, right? You had 3 ideas for one thing and all 3 turned out great, right? So be open to whatever possibilities can come to you at this time. All right, and then see, it's all tying in. Our last card is partnership. So joining forces with business partners for win-win cooperation. Prioritize your connections. See, that mentorship in that first card was there. Where are you able to partner with people? And I kind of talked about that with direction and surprise as well. There is going to be opportunities for you to partner up with others, to work together with similar ideas, similar plans. The universe likes to work in a way where you get an idea on something, right? But so does someone else, right? That's how we've seen it, where someone's like, oh my goodness, this thing comes out years later, and they're like, I had that same idea, but you didn't take advantage of that idea, and this other person did. Because what happens is, if you won't use it, the universe will find someone who will. Because if the idea pops into your mind, it's something that the collective is asking for, and you were chosen as the delegate to utilize that knowledge and go out and make it great. But if you sit on it and don't take initiative on it, the universe will plant that seed into someone else. So in that same sense, how we talked about trees with the most successful people, remember that the first thing they had to do was plant the seed. That tree didn't just sprout out of nowhere. They had to plant a seed there first. They had to till that dirt first. They had to water it. They had to let the sunshine sit on it for a while. But once it sprouted, there's endless supplies of what it is. This is a fruit tree. It's a tree that has flowers, so it's very fragrant and attractive. You don't know always what the seed is until you plant it and let it grow out, right? So let the universe surprise you with miracle seeds that are like beanstalks, right? We all know the beanstalk story. Jack he gets the beans. His mom is like, what were you doing? Why would you sell our cow for beans? And he's like, they're magic. And he's like, his mom is like, what are you talking about? But that child's faith that these beans were magical. These were magical beans, and they were going to change his life, and they did. He got a golden goose egg. He got, like a giant lyre or something. It's so many different things that child was able to bring, and it changed his entire lifestyle. So realize where you can meet up with people and plant those seeds for success, and work with them to build, grow, and expand. All right, let's get our final card here. is just checking my sage over here in the corner. These cards are getting excited. They want to jump all out. You notice that sometimes, like, cards are trying to jump and you're like, what are you doing? All right. Ooh. Oh, I missed a card. That's okay. So we have an emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, affected. Okay, so with all this great money energy here, I think that sometimes emotions can become a hindrance, right? Our emotions are not bad. They're good for us. They tell us when something is not right. This might be why you need to get clear on your direction and also why you need to partner up. There may be areas where you're so passionate about what you want and the success that's coming, and maybe even you're so anxious for the change that your emotions become overwhelming for you, right? You're so passionate, you're so driven, you're so excited, but you need to maybe temper yourself, because it's the difference between, I'm seeing it in my head, it's like excitement versus eagerness, right? Or like when you're dating, the guy who shows interest in you versus the guy who seems like it's just like he's desperation breath. That's what the word is. I knew it was going to come, and I was just giving myself time to let it come out. That person that has that desperation breath feels like an emotional storm. It's like every time they talk to you, they sound so overwhelmed, so winded, so exhausted. And so when they're around you, you get the ick. You're like, ooh, I don't want to do that. That might be where you need that partnership piece. You know, we are not always good at everything. Some people are better speakers. Some people are better performers. Some people, the IT portion is their thing, right? A1. Other people, customer service is their thing, right? This is where that partnership and everything else can tie in. Something not being your strength does not mean that you can't be successful. It just means you need to find the right people to be those things. Sometimes you are the brains behind the operation, but you need someone else to be the face. And that's kind of how I'm seeing this. Allow the universe to surprise you with partnerships that will help you do that. Know what you want the end game to be. Know what you want to see for yourself in terms of the success for your business, for your financial life. And then find people who help you balance out these emotions. Because the thing about balance is that it helps us create that duality that we need, right? So you might be high energy. The person that you partner with is low energy. You guys meet in the middle, right? Because you're high energy, you're charismatic, you're lively, you know how to get out there and sell and do those things. Perfect. Partner with someone who's a little bit more reserved and can help you create a persona that doesn't come off as salesman pitchy, but more of successful communicator, right? There's differences, and it's kind of like those small little tweaks where it's like a person who's great at sales but doesn't come off gimmicky, right? They don't come off as like they're trying to sell you something. To you, it just seems like this is someone that's just really good at talking. They are really, really good at kind of bringing you into the conversation, getting you excited about whatever they're talking about. And because of their excitement for it, you want to buy it, versus someone who seems like, come on, come and get it. That can be overwhelming, especially if you're a more reserved personality type. You might feel forced into it, and then you will regret buying it. And that's what actually leads to things being returned a lot, is the person bought it, but they regretted buying it because they felt forced into it. I'm getting that emotional storm can sometimes be that energy of like your emotion, you almost feeling like you're being forced to make a decision, forced to make a choice, forced because there's just so much, right? It's so much. I want you to find ways to calm that storm in yourself. Your emotions are your friends. They are not your enemies. So you want to use them in the right ways, and you want to find the right people that help you utilize them and show up in the right ways so that you can be the most successful version of yourself, right? Anytime we get a card that seems like a negative, there's no such thing as positives and negatives in these types of things. Instead, it's more of energetic guidance, right? This is to teach you that you have to realize where you are allowing yourself to be affected by these strong hits of emotional energy, right? And then take that knowledge and apply it in a way so that you can be more successful, because this right here is all success. I don't see an ounce of lack of success here. This is telling me whatever you're doing in your financial life is going to be very successful for you. You will see the fruits. You are getting the promotion. You are getting the income increase. You are, whatever it is you're doing is working. So keep doing it and find ways that you can temper these high emotional surges that you're getting, and find people that help you to feel optimistic and excited, but in ways where you don't burn yourself out and get overwhelmed, right? Because there's a surprise here. There's something really, really good that you can't even imagine just yet coming through. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I love to see what you guys are up to, and have a blessed and wonderful day. Be blessed and be a blessing. Mwah! Bye, guys.